Today started off with a bang. It's the final days of school, right? So everyone's, reminiscing, especially the people who have been here since the first grade. They're like really, sad to leave it all behind. And today, a teacher cried. A teacher cried, and that's not really head scratching by itself. Of course, a teacher is gonna cry, at least one teacher is gonna cry about, having to leave these kids behind, these kids that they've seen grow for 3 years straight, and just have to leave them behind, have to watch them go grow, have to watch them achieve their dreams, blah blah blah. But the thing is, this teacher was the most unexpected teacher to cry ever. Like, he's the last teacher I'd think would cry during the final days. It's insane. He is like a very cold and distant type of teacher. Biggest emotion you really see out of him is anger, and he's rarely smiling, and he's also really awkward. He doesn't really know what to say sometimes. I like this teacher though solely because he let us play card games during his class a bunch of times. That was really nice. But today he gave us a paper, basically a self-assessment paper kind of, or a teacher assessment paper. It was rate how I did this school year, and at the end there's a little message area where you can give him a little message, tell him what you've been wanting to tell him. And it was nice, I guess. I hope I did it right, because I have my translator to rely on, but sometimes it doesn't really translate accurately. Okay, so I hope what I did was correct, and I did write a pretty big message, because I did have a lot to say, and also because everybody was writing for so long. Oh my god. But anyways, he collected all the papers and then started his, last message, last advice, because this was our last class with him. Then he started crying, and I was kind of rubbing my eyes, am I seeing this correctly? Dude, he started crying. He was saying because in our class we have this thing where each and every one of us gets a paper, and then we have to write the assigned number, and the numbers is the amount of days left of school. So it started with 31. So 31 days left of school, and then everybody does it, and different artworks from different people with the number. And he said how he saw this every day going into our class, and he got so sad seeing the numbers go from 20 to 10 to 8 to 5. It was really sweet. I wanted to cry, but I didn't cry. I would have cried if I had been a student here for 3 years. I have only been a student here for 6 months. So it would have been kind of, I don't know, pretentious. Is that the right word? It would have been kind of stupid for me to cry when I haven't even been here for that long. Yeah, and then many other people also started crying, mostly girls. There was one boy who cried, but he barely cried. That guy's a really funny guy. And then a lot of girls cried. It was really funny, actually. I don't know. It's not funny that they're crying, but it is also kind of funny that they're crying. But it isn't. It isn't. But it's interesting to see their crying faces. I'm just setting myself up for something so fucking weird. Okay, let me stop. Anyways, I think the second teacher I'll miss the most is our art teacher. It was our last art lesson today, and I'll miss him. I'll miss him a lot. He has a wall outside of his assigned classroom, and there's artworks and drawings outside from his students that he puts up. And there was one that really whoa. There was one that really just made me go, whoa, I really like this teacher. And it was an LGBT flag showcase type of thing. Somebody colored a bunch of flags, LGBT flags, and put their names, and he put that up outside of his class for everyone to see, and that's really sweet. And he's so nice. He always comments on my drawings. He always comments on the things I make, and he's always oh, really good, really beautiful, pretty. I wish I had the chance to know him for longer. He's a really nice teacher. I'll miss him a lot. He doesn't even know how much he means to me. That's so weird. To him, I'm probably just that foreign student that just came in. To me, he's the best art teacher I've ever had, dude. I'll miss him. And then during lunch, right? Oh shit, I'm fucking low bat. Since it's the final days of school, for our lunch music, because we have music during lunch, and it's either the people who are like on the radio that day or requests from students is what plays on the fucking radio thing, the speakers. But since it's the final days, what plays instead on the speakers, like short little messages from teachers all over the school and their favorite song or the song that they want to play. And one of the songs for one of the teachers, it's really funny. I don't know why the fuck he chose this song, but it sounded like a preschool song. And from context clues I gathered, I think this is a song that they danced to back in the day, maybe when they were like first grade or something. Because halfway through the song, the funny guy in my class stands up and he's calling the other funny guy in our class. He's like, come here, come here. And then another guy from the other class goes, and then they start dancing. And they look like monkeys. The dance moves were like similar to like monkey moves. That shit was so unreal. Not like actually so unreal. It was so weird, but so funny. And I was like, what the fuck is happening the whole time? And everybody was like clapping to the beat of the song. Oh my god, it was so cursed. The teachers were just laughing as well. It was amazing, dude. I think that's the best lunch I've ever had. And I guess they did this as well because this was the last day that we had lunch in that lunchroom. We're having lunch in our classrooms for the rest of the week next week. So it's like final kind of thing. God, it shouldn't like get me so in my feels because I haven't even been here for that long. But it's I've been thinking about it, like, right? Why am I so sad? It's not my memories. I think it's because I wasn't able to make these type of memories with the friends that I do actually, like or have spent a lot of time with. Like the friends that I hold close in my heart, deep in my heart, the classmates, the most memorable classes I've ever had. I was never able to make these kind of final days memories with them. And I think because of that, it just makes me extra emotional, even though it shouldn't. But also, feelings just work like that, emotions just work like that. And at the end of the day, you just have to accept them. Like, any step forward to any emotion you have is to just accept them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm like, why am I so sad? But also I'm, accepting that I'm sad. It's weird, but anyways, I am literally on 13% on my laptop. It has been going down as I speak. So I guess that's it for today. I hope you all are doing well. And I guess I'll see you all in the next one. And I hope you have a good night.